What's good, everybody? This is Saber054 here for our third match with the Gallade deck. That's the only name I can give him. It's just a Gallade Stage 2 deck. He's very self-sufficient with his attack and ability. Grab supporters, increase your consistency in setting up. And then his attack, you just attack. Hopefully you get 2 hit KOs, you conserve the energies, and then the next Gallade is ready to go, hopefully. That's basically it. It's putting in some work, I suppose. We got a nice victory last time against Darkrai. I suppose maybe I shouldn't spoil that. But anyway, we're going to open up with air routes. It's not going to be uncommon for you to open with this guy, even though I don't want to, because we have so many other basic support Pokemon that we hope there are hopeful starters in the game, like Snorlax and Jirachi and Mew and Regidraco. But I mean, you got 4 routes too. It makes sense you're going to be opening up with this guy sometimes, or a lot of the times. And looks like we're up against Fusion Strike Mew, and the Fusion Strike partners, his buddies. Now this deck, I mean, I guess some people are still playing it. I think it would die out if it didn't already somewhat. I don't know, because I'm not really running Darkrai, but Darkrai, Samurott, and any other Darkness Pokemon, those guys should be the main ones right now that are really strong. Just get almost an auto win against this deck, if I have to be honest. I mean, especially, because at least maybe with Eternatus, that guy gave 3 prizes, so if you did slip up a little bit, your opponent could just kill you out of nowhere using New Fusion Strike. But with Darkrai V-Star, he just gives 2 prizes, so, they're going to have a rough time. But I'm not using Darkness. I'm also using a Psychic Pokemon that's weak to Darkness. So we're going to see if this regular Rogue, kind of underwhelming when it comes to HP, Stage 2 Gallade can do it. I'm going to grab Mew here and going to go for Skyla. Indeed, let's get another level ball, because I know that I want to get a second route out. Just make sure we have 2, because I got the rare candy and incense in hand. So Gallade should come out next turn no matter what, unless he Marnies. So this is what we're going to do. Teleportation Burst, put the routes there as the Mew, what I meant to say, as a decoy. So Mew versus Mew, regular Mew versus Mew V in the active position, as I'm trying to save and conserve the routes with the psychic energy, of course. It's going to be good if he doesn't pick on it. I mean, if he does, I can evolve into the other one. We lose the energy, which is going to suck. But if he doesn't, then I'll be able to actually get a Gallade out and start attacking our second turn, basically. And this can happen with this deck. I mean, it can't be very inconsistent since it's a Stage 2 deck, even with Gallade's ability to help you out with supporters. But I mean, if you do, when you do see the pieces at the right time, then you're ready to go, basically. So he's going to be drawing a lot of cards with the damn Genesect, which should have been once per turn, but I guess the creators wanted this to be a broken-ass deck. Just so many benefits. I mean, Mew VMAX shouldn't have had free retreat as well. It should have been at least 1. I mean, come on, dude. It's got great attacks. The HP isn't even that low for a VMAX, and free retreat. No other VMAX is really like that. I can only think of Corviknight VMAX that has free retreat. And that's about it, basically. So I don't know what they were thinking, but when they want to make cards broken and decks tier 0, they do. They don't care. I've always stood behind the idea that Arceus, Dialga Pocket Jix with Zacian, when that was around, and that was the deck in Standard, it was worse than the Mew deck. But that's just what I think. This deck is still pretty bad, though. But it should be checked now that we've got a lot of Darkness Pokemon that are strong. So here comes Gallade, and I'm even going to play Path to the Peak. He hasn't played a Stadium, but I'm just not going to care. I want to do this right now, and I'm going to draw max value with Cynthia's Ambition, or close to max value. Draw 7 cards, should be good. Kind of like the old Lily before they changed the rules. Good times. So get the second Gallade out, excellent, and I can get an additional supporter with Buddy Catch. And we are going to get, good question, I guess get Marnie. And next turn I can get like, if he does get a KO, I can get like the schoolgirl. So Swirling Slice, here goes, 160 damage in the range to get one hit KO'd. Mew VMAX, that's what's up. And put the DC on the other Gallade. And if this one dies, which is most definitely going to die, one attachment, the second one is ready to go. Like his brother is ready to go. So that's why the Swirling Slice attack, that little effect, gave this card a little bit of viability, because at least if you do get a little bit of a setup, you can keep attacking turn after turn and not miss a beat, hopefully. I mean, if you didn't have that, this guy was going to be hopeless, because you just can't afford to just pass the turns without attacking, wait for you to just power up with two attachments, two manual attachments, your stage 2, and then your opponent might pick on it with bosses, or it's just not effective and it's too slow. With the Swirling Slice effect though, we can do this and it becomes semi-effective. So he did get rid of my stadium with the Pumpkaboo there as opposed to a counter stadium. I don't think Pumpkaboo is a really good card. I mean, if you're just going to run this to get rid of stadiums, you might as well run a counter stadium. Now that card basically is wasting a spot on the bench. That spot could have been used for another Pokemon. Like if you had the Fire or Ricori or Fusion Strike, I wouldn't be able to get the 2-hit KO, and that would have been really bad. So, I don't know if he has it. I don't know if he couldn't see it or if it's priced or whatever. But that Pumpkaboo is just not really going to help him out. Okay, you get rid of the stadium, but it's not really going to matter too much. Maybe he doesn't have a lot of counter stadiums. Who knows? So I think I'm just going to be playing my Path to the Peaks down and not really caring. So, okay, this is kind of dangerous now. I have a decision to make. I don't have another basic Pokemon. I need to get one. We're going to use Buddy Catch. I got this huge-ass hand. I don't want to shuffle it back in. We're going to draw an additional 4 cards with Schoolgirl. I need a basic Pokemon or a searcher for a basic Pokemon. I'm even going to use the Incense. Just grab everything from the deck as much as possible. We have a lot of level balls, Fog Crystals, and basic Pokemon still. Just give me one. Just barely see something with the Fog Crystal. And we only have 1 routes left. Damn, I guess the other one is prized. So Path to the Peak. I gotta be really careful here, but I think I should be good for next turn as well. Yeah, I got Gallade, Rare Candy in hand, the energies. So get the KO on the Meloetta. And it's nice because killing the Meloetta means I got rid of 2 of his Fusion Strike energies, which is valuable. That's another one of this deck's weaknesses that Arceus GX Zacian didn't have. Like, if they run out of these Fusion Strike energies, or run out a few of them, then they do have some fewer options when it comes to the attacks they can make. It just, they can't do the broken shit they do. So, right now, I mean, he can still make attacks, but I'm just always pleased when I get rid of a bunch of these Fusion Strike energies, like 2 in 1 go, just like that. So Cryomatic, he gets the heads, and he did have a counter stadium too. I don't know what he's going to grab, but I am ready for next turn. And to be honest, I could even use the fighting Gallade. Even though Mew has a resistance to fighting, he basically has 4 of these Pokemon out, so it's just going to be easy kills. Now, he used boss's orders on the routes, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me because my aim was to evolve the routes into a Gallade, so I guess you get rid of it. I still got a Gallade to attack with. I don't know if that was the right play. I guess maybe he wasn't going to be able to get a KO on the actual Gallade. I don't know. I think he can still use like Genesect's attack, do like 210 and then I die. Maybe I'm wrong though. He has like 2 energies on each of these Mews. He was going to need another one, I think. Anyway, point is, but I mean, he can actually, no, he doesn't need a 3rd energy. He can like copy any attack. I think that's how it goes with Mew. Like, I don't even know everything about this card, even now. But I don't know why he made that play. I guess he's thinking, oh, right, I know what he's thinking. Like, I'm not gonna, like, I'm conserving the DC, and maybe I won't see a DC. because I'm just gonna have like basic psychic energies or whatever, but I actually do have 2 DCs in hand. So that wasn't a good plan on his end, once again. So, gonna go for one of the attacks. I think that's like a 130 damage attack. And I can actually still attack with Gallade. And we have the level ball. I gotta get a basic Pokemon here so that I don't die. And it's going to be the Mew. So, this is still kind of risky though, because the play that I can make here, which is too tempting, I think I'm going to have to make it, is I can grab a boss's orders with Gallade, kill the Mew that's hurt. He loses another Fusion Strike energy, and I get a bunch of prizes. I just need to get one big KO to win, and I'm going to go for it. The problem is we don't have another Gallade or route set up to evolve into Gallade, meaning that I won't be able to do anything next turn. But we kind of have to do this because there's no guarantee I was going to be able to dig out Ordinary Rod. So I'm just going to try and get some more options from the prizes. And yeah, it does suck because look at what I had to do now. Just put the energy on Jirachi, which isn't so great. I mean, I guess I can retreat it without using a switch, but that hardly matters at this point. We do see a bunch of things, but not really what I need to see. I mean, I won't be able to stall for too long. He still needs to get 3 prizes, but he's going to get one here. He's going to get one on the Jirachi. He got rid of my stadium again, god damn it. So I think that's it when it comes to the path to the peaks. And we need to find a way to recover routes. I gotta get another stage 2. I mean, we went through them basically. The other one is prized, so I couldn't see it. It would have been good if I saw it. I need Ordinary Rod. So Ultra Ball is going to get a Ricorio a bit too late. You should have grabbed this a lot earlier, my man, if you were familiar a little bit with what Gallade is going to do. And I didn't even utilize the fighting one. I guess that wouldn't have made a Ricorio matter. And he's going to go for an escape rope. I don't think that was wise because that's my only attacker left, dude. So, Jirachi in the active position. I guess with only 2 energies. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest, if he could have made a meaningful attack. What he was going to do. He still is going to attack. Scoop up net on the Oricorio and draw additional cards with Genesect. I don't know what he's digging for, to be honest. He's close to digging out at this point. He's going to kill the Jirachi, which is fine by me. I guess it means we can still attack with Gallade. But I definitely need to see a supporter. Or not a supporter, but I need to get another Pokemon out next turn. 100%. So, Twin or Turbo DC, and I gotta get like the Manaphy here. Damn it. That routes, man, being in the last 2 prizes is really biting me in the ass here. What are we going to do? I gotta go with Marnie, I think. I don't have a choice. Or are we gonna go for Bird Keeper? That might be better since I got the switch. I think I'm just gonna do that. Straight draw 3. Still didn't see the Ordinary Rod. And switch. That really sucks, man. That really sucks. Manaphy, just grab you as well, I guess. Man, we might even lose this game now. Buddy Catch. Probably should have done this first, but damn it. Yeah, that's what I should have done. Maybe I should have just grabbed Roxanne from the start and used that. We're still going to shuffle in a lot of cards, but I don't know. I mean, it isn't nice what we had to do here either. But I don't think he can really do anything, though. I mean, when you use Genesect's attack, you can't use it again. So he's going to have to use like a different attack. If he does like 130, I don't die. So I don't know what he's going to do. His bench is full. He can't really play a Meloetta down. Maybe that's what he was trying to do the previous turn. Just somehow get another Meloetta down. with only one or two fusion strike energies that he had, he wasn't going to be able to do a lot of damage though anyway. So he's not making a move here. I don't know what he's thinking. He's low on resources. His bench is full. Yeah, lots of shit over there. 3 fusion strike energies. What are you going to do? And he surrendered. So somehow, some way, I don't know how, but we did it. I mean, I was gonna lose because I ran out of attackers basically, but I guess it worked out. So GG. I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What a